Hello everybody, it's Amy, owner and curator of YosoBoho. Welcome, it's Thursday night. If you are here for the first time, hello, you missed part one. But I will link it right up here and down below. You can go check it out after. There's no reason to watch it first. You can watch this one and then watch that one. But we are out on this day with my mom and my friend Cindy, and we're having a girls' day of thrifting. We hit 7 places, 4 of which I showed on Tuesday, and we're gonna round out today, kind of back near home. So we're back in the Akron area on this day, and I know everybody who's watched my videos and sees the bins says, oh, you have such nice bins. Oh, they're not crowded. Oh, the people are so nice. We had a run-in on this day and I had some rudeness. I laughed it off a little bit, but I'll share it with you. You'll see it when it happens. But there was a lot of people. In fact, we went from the bin side to the other side, and I feel like everybody followed us because that was even more crowded. And I will share with you some of the stuff that we saw on the retail side, but we didn't end up buying anything on the retail side. I had a few things in the cart. It just wasn't worth it, and the line was so far backed up that when we got to a certain point, we were all like, okay, we could just leave. So, but of course, I'll take you over there and you'll have some fun with us and see what we found. And then we're gonna finish the day right down the street in my Tallmadge Goodwill. And maybe I picked up something there. Let's get shopping. Let's go over to the Akron Goodwill bins. Let's go. And we are at our favorite Waterloo Street Akron Goodwill. But you guys, we are in a serious wind situation now. See the dark clouds over there. We're in a wind tunnel. It's the craziest thing. It's gonna be a mad rush because they're switching out bins on the other side. They just let them out over to the other side and say, no running, no running, no running, no running. Look at that cart full of shoes. I don't like that when people do that, when they're just fill up a whole bag full of shoes, a whole cart full of shoes. Stuff in there we might need. Post-it notes. Post-it note. One thing that we always look for in the bins, things that are useful for the business. So I found some great little sticky Post-its. These will come in handy for sure. I found some cards, just some nice little thank you cards. I send out a ton of these. If you've bought anything from me, you know, I like to send out cards. I don't write in the cards. I have my own little postcards that I write on, but I like to send these as a way of just saying thanks. And then the person who gets it can reuse it, which I love. So anytime I can find thrifted thank yous, that is a happy day. Tape. Can never have enough tape. These are just the smaller invisible tape rolls. And I also found these. So they'll get used, and that's awesome because I paid very little for them. Got right into the depth of it. We're gonna go to the hard goods on the outside here since there's an opening. See my mom down at the end there. I like these, but I don't know if that'll sell. This is that might be good. That might be good. I have to check that out. Some more glass. What's that?
Majolica.
Portugal, nice. You want it in the cart?
I don't want it.
You don't want it?
Yeah, if you want it, you can have it.
I might want it. This was a Cindy find, and she handed it off to me. It is wonderful. It'll probably go over to the shop, of course. I'll look it up on eBay and see if it's an eBay selling item. But if it was a pretty big eBay selling item, Cindy would have held on to it. So she probably brought it over to me for the shop. It is a Portugal piece. And it's perfect for summer with those strawberries. I'm absolutely sure that this one will sell because it just feels like summer and it's made in Portugal. It's got a lot going for it. What's this guy down here? He's cute. Little made in Japan mug. Great little piece with the cat and the little prints. This will probably go over in the mug collection at the shop too. It's time to switch out a bunch of those and maybe make the whole area look different. It's looked similar enough now that people might be looking past the newer mugs that we put in there. So it's time to like refresh it. But this is a good one. It does have some crazing. It has some age, but it still looks really great. Okay, so now is the point in time where I find some things. My mom collects Fiesta ware. Her entire kitchen is full of Fiesta ware. She's been collecting for years. And as I was looking through some of these new bins, I spotted some Fiesta ware. And I called up to Mom. And, well, I won't tell the whole rest of the story. You'll see. We ran into some ugliness, but it's okay. Let's go take a look. Those are, Mom, are these? You don't need these, do you? That was really rude. I was picking them up. And you just reached in there.
It's a free.
It's fine. It's fine. You saw me reaching for the other bowls. I had my hand right on them.
Everybody can share. If somebody has it, then it's theirs. And
I had my hands on them, and you literally took a bowl out of the stack.
If somebody has it, then I would just let them have it.
I know exactly.
I mean, there's nothing to die.
This one,
right.
they're everywhere. It don't matter.
I know.
You're not gonna get rich. You're not gonna.
Exactly.
You can't get into heaven.
No, you can't. You can't. What are we doing here then?
It's not that important.
Now you know why I like to hang back. I don't like to be in the mix of all those people just battling it out for things. I don't like it. Don't like it. And I did call the guy out and he was not happy about that. And I was really appreciative of the older guy that was kind of right across from me who was like, basically, you know, shooting the guy down and, you know, saying like, you're not going to be a millionaire. You're not going to, you know, because he grabbed them right out from underneath me. It was obvious that I was standing right in front of them, had the one bowl in my hands, was asking my mom about them, and he just right out from underneath me. From all the way across the bin, like he was over here, over across the bin. He had to stretch at least like 4 feet across the bin to grab those out from underneath me. It's just crazy. It's just not something I would do. It's poor etiquette. Maybe that's just, I don't know. That's just how some people are. And I think it's disappointing. And I let him know. He probably didn't keep them. He probably didn't really want them. But he wasn't going to put them back because he knew that I wanted them and that my mom would have taken them. And that's unfortunate. So that is all I will say about the matter. Let's go back real quick to the bins because my mom picked up some cute things and I want to show you kind of what our cart was at the end of the day. And then we'll go over and check out that retail side.
Nice little.
Crafty like a fox. That's cute.
Isn't that cute? It's
Just a felt wool.
big with little handles.
And it's going to cost you 10 cents.
I only have $2, so I can't spend my time.
Oh, geez. Yeah, I'm definitely not meant to dive into these things. Filled his entire cart with shoes. Yep, I saw that. What's in there? Is that all stickers in there?
I'm looking.
This is all stickers. The garden pack. Basic plans. Oh, that's cool. You could create a whole garden scenario. That's pretty neat. I wonder if all the pieces are in there. Yeah, so some people, I mean, he already had a cart full of shoes. He just filled up another one. So he's going through 2 carts full of shoes before anybody else can look at them to see what, you know, what might be in there. This is where I like to kind of dig because you just never know what lands in the bottom of these things. Some just randomness. Like, what is all this? And then, like, what's under there? Anything? Anything? You just never know. All right. Mom's still looking, so I guess I will check out this one hard good aisle over here that I missed and then take a look at what I threw in my cart in that mad rush. That is really gross. Really gross. Oh, here's a little cutting board. It's kind of neat. Those are really cute.
There's 4 of them. There's supposed to be 6.
6. Yeah, those are nice. This reminds me of the illustrations in the gnome book with the writing. I wonder if it's the same artist.
Illustrator.
Yeah, because that looks very familiar. All right, I'm going to look some stuff up. I'm going to throw some stuff back. It looks like somebody's own Little Boy Singers, a Little Boy Songs, Badlands Singer, Stony Park Singers, Little Island Cree Singer. All right, that's not for us. That's not for us. All right, so we're
I just never know who's gonna want
getting
what.
some supplies that we need. Mom's getting some bowls. I'm getting that Majolica piece. Mom's getting this bag. So, yay, we're good.
Okay.
We're good to go. After our craziness on the other side, we have gotten to the retail side. We have seen some things. I was just admiring this little transferware plate. It's a Gottinger & Company butterfly dish. Mom, all vintage is not good.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Look at those little dudes in
Look
there.
at how dusty it is in there.
Even the light came on.
The lights came on when she plugged it in. Science. Unbelievable science. Ooh, that's kind of cool. Human model squishy anatomy. Mind-blowing education and fun. What do they got on these? $6. We should look these up. It's easier to look these up. They got $6 on them. They sell for about $10, and the sell-through rate is not great, so we're gonna pass on those. But that would have been awesome, depending on how long they've been out here. if they were worth money. Somebody probably would have scooped them all and sold them. Yeah, there are so many people in here. We've got a little bit of peace and quiet back here. Cindy's getting hives from all the people. Oh, geez, that's heavy.
Yeah,
She just found these Pimpernel. Make sure they're all okay. And that the tape's going to come off. Because, like, look, there's something up there.
Yeah.
But it has the Spode Santa tree. They look to be in really nice condition. They're not in their box. Mom was looking at these. Mom brought this little scarf over. It's a cool kind of boho thing. I like it, but I just donated a bunch of scarves, so I don't think I need it. I found a candle. I found this wonky thing that holds your phone, like displays your phone. So I might actually stand in line to get that, but I haven't decided yet. We're just gonna kind of noodle down this row until Mom's done looking at shoes, and I think we're gonna leave with or without some things. So the retail side was a bust. The whole Akron scene was kind of a bust. There was people just space invading. Give me a bubble. Let me have a little bit of room here to look around, and they're just on top of you, like grabbing past you. And yeah, it's not my scene. It's not Cindy's scene either. She was looking at me like I'm gonna lose it. She said at one point she was getting hives, and I was like, oh no, we can't have that. So we did leave. I had a couple of things I probably would have checked out with, but it was just not worth standing in line. And, we were just kind of done at that point, and we were ready to move on. It's funny because the next week I go back. So next week's videos, you're going to see me and my friend Amy and her mom Bev out in the same area. And it was a totally different scene. We were there on a Wednesday morning, maybe? I think it was like a Wednesday morning, where it was that kind of calm. Everybody was happy. We found good things. I can't wait to share that with you, by the way. That was a really good time. That's also going to be a two-parter because we started in Akron on the one day. They stayed overnight, and then I took them up to the shops in Painesville, and we thrifted in Chardon as well. So, yeah. Good times. All right, so let's finish out this part 2 with the Tallmadge Goodwill. Let's go see what was happening over there. We are now in our Tallmadge Goodwill. Cindy's already been through all the aisles.
Not all.
We got lots of ducks down there.
The Tin Box Company.
Oh, that's pretty. It's in a neat shape.
Yeah.
Design REGD. It's cute.
Mm-hmm.
It's $1. $1 is a deal. It's kind of cool. What's that? Aw, just like a little doily. I have no juice, so I should reserve my camera for like the treasures. There might be treasures here. We found some treasures here last time we were here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That video just aired.
Yeah. That's a bright green. What are those? Curtains?
Sure.
Those are definitely vintage. Snack plates. All right, I'm gonna turn the camera off and bring y'all back if we find something. What's happening here? I feel like these two need to get a room. Either they've been really busy or they've recently like cleaned off their shelves, but their shelves are pretty empty. It's cool. Somebody did some experimenting there with some crackled glass in the bottom of that. It's a very wonky piece though. A little, what in the world is in there? Oh, somebody put a candle in there. No, I don't think so. The color today is red. Layoff. This is the old man's private stuff. What's that back there? Is that a candle too? Nope. Just a big cup and saucer. Yeah, not a lot of stuff on the shelves. Look at how bare they are. Still gonna look around, but it's getting late in the day on a Saturday. I wonder if they're gonna bring out any carts or anything while we're here. We can hope. Somebody made that. Well, a cart came out, but the stuff that's on it was stuff that I donated this morning. Not all of it, but there's some stuff here that I dropped off today. That's so funny. Chomp, Chomp, what is he?
He's all chippy. He doesn't have a name.
Oh,
He's real
Chippy
cute,
Crocky.
though.
Yeah, I dropped this off. I don't know what's down in there, but I dropped that off. I dropped these off. I dropped that little wooden piece off. Oh, that chalkware. Actually, let's take that off. It's my original. That's so funny. She was in there. Hilarious. Oh, that's cute. It's a little mid-century piece that seems a bit wobbly.
See how this top
Yeah,
one's
I
cockeyed?
see. It's cockeyed. I mean, if it's cockeyed, that's one thing, but cockeyed and wobbly? Cannot do that. What is she holding, this dog? It's like leaning away from her, like, please don't touch me.
I mean, she's going for its throat, so I can't say that I really.
And her
can.
face is so dead. Like, she has no feeling for this at all. She's just gonna strangle him.
Dog wants out of there.
Yeah. He's like, let me go. Don't touch me. Do you want to hear something really funny, Mom? We don't have to shop off the cart because it's all the stuff that I dropped off this morning.
Really? I gotta go look.
It's so funny. So funny. That's how I started my day, was dropping off a bunch of stuff. I donated this.
Did you really?
Yes. This little cat bed
For
I
a cat,
donated.
right?
Yes, yes. Oh, how funny. Oh gosh, that's so funny. I'm like tempted to go and look at the clothes just to see if they got all my clothes out here. I donated a ton of clothes. Yep, that came out of my stuff. Yeah, these are all my, oh, this is all, I brought all this. This is all my stuff.
Cleaning out the closet, huh?
Yeah, I donated a ton of stuff. Wouldn't it be funny that I did not donate that? But wouldn't it be funny if I was like, oh, how did I donate that? I'm taking it back.
Oh,
Yeah, this all came out of.
that's why you don't look.
That's so funny. Just this morning, they already have it out. They're on top of things here. Them's fancy pants. You could pull those off.
I'm sure it could.
Torrid. Look at that.
I think they'll fit me though. Yeah, they will.
That is a really cool material. Just kind of a slinky plaid. I'm digging it. Digging it. I also scooped this. I had this in the cart earlier, but isn't this adorable? It's a little Carter's PJ. So cute. Yeah, loving this. Yay. I see a bunch of clothes that I donated and then I find something that I like. So that's how this works. I don't know who let this go. I mean, this is something that will probably be in my closet forever. Neat that I could drop off all that stuff in the morning and then still go there late afternoon and find a piece that I love. My sister too, she thrifts most of her clothes and she has an amazing curated closet. You all think that I have a lot of clothes and have some cool stuff. You should see my sister's closet. Maybe sometime we'll take you in there if she lets me. It's amazing. All right, so that is it. That was the end of our day. We hit 7 places in total. It was a long day, but it was a super fun day. And we came home and we were tired in the best way. It was a really good, fun girls' day out. So that completes today's adventure. I will see you next week, Tuesday. Until then, we have a weekend to spend. I hope you go do something fun. Call somebody and tell them that you love them. Go visit somebody, maybe do some thrifting, whatever it is that you can do. I hope that you do it. And I hope that I see you back here on Tuesday. Until then, please take care of yourself. Bye.